This tutorial is going to talk about how we create a list in MailChimp. A list is a way of keeping a group of contacts together in your MailChimp account and then using that list to mass email those people with a single email. So this list forms the basis of your email marketing efforts. Um, a list is put together in MailChimp quite simply. So we just go here to lists. And here on the right, we have the create list button, which we're going to click. So MailChimp wants to know a few simple pieces of information in order for us to put our list together. It wants a list name. So for the purpose of this exercise, I'm going to call my list newsletter because I want to send out a newsletter to my contacts. This is a common use for MailChimp. The next piece of information that MailChimp needs to know is a from email address. So when you send an email out, it has to appear as if it comes from an email address. This can be your email address or any other email address that you control. So I'm going to put in here my personal email address. And the next piece of information that MailChimp needs to know is a from name. This should be something that's instantly recognizable to your recipients. So when your email lands in their inbox, they're going to see a name that the email came from. So that might be a company name, it might be a person's name, it might be a friend's name or a family member's name. If it's somebody that they don't know or a company they don't know, that can be problematic for you. So you want to put something in here that your recipients of your email instantly recognize as coming from you because of a prior contact that they have had from you or your company in some form or other. So I'm going to put my name into the from name field. The next piece of information that we're going to provide is here. When somebody receives your email, in the footer of the email at the bottom, there's going to be a written statement as to why the recipient is receiving your email. That's useful because some people may forget over time that they actually opted in to receive your emails. And the last thing we want them to do is to unsubscribe from your list. We want them to be able to be reminded as to why they're receiving your emails. So in this box, we're just going to put a quick mention to the recipient as to why we're emailing them. So you are receiving this email because you opted in at our website. There can be other reasons as to why people are receiving your emails. You would put whatever reason was applicable to your situation. MailChimp's then going to ask you to confirm the contact information that it has in the account for you. MailChimp will include your company name and your physical address in every email that you send out. This is to comply with the CAN-SPAM Act, which dictates that email marketing must include a physical address. So MailChimp's going to take the address that you provided when you created your MailChimp account, and it's going to place it here. If you want to change that address for any reason, you can click the edit button and change it as necessary. We're then going to move to form settings. MailChimp allows you to use the double opt-in option. With double opt-in, when somebody subscribes to your list, they are sent an email from MailChimp asking them to confirm that they want to join the list. So it's a double opt-in because they make a conscious decision to join your list twice. Once when they provide their contact information to you, and secondly, when they verify that information through the double opt-in email. So there are situations where it's useful to enable double opt-in. If you feel like you want to use double opt-in to get your recipients to doubly verify that they want to be in your email list, you would check the box. There's also enabling of GDPR fields. If you have to use GDPR, you could check that box too. That will allow you to put GDPR fields in any sign-up forms you create related to this list. Finally, we need to look at notifications. So you can set up MailChimp so that you receive a daily summary of all subscribe and unsubscribe activity, or you receive a notification of subscription or unsubscription activity every single time it happens, based on whichever of these boxes you choose to check. You don't need to check any of them if you don't want to receive emails in your inbox every time somebody signs up. You can also edit the address to which the notifications will be sent by clicking Edit here to the right of the email address. So we're going to go ahead and click Save. And excellent, we have a brand new list. So in the next tutorial, we're going to be looking at how we add contacts into our new list, because right now, as MailChimp points out, we don't have any.